Hey, welcome back to La-Mulana 2, and hopefully I got the video timestamps right.
There you go. Well, you folks are in for a treat, because it might look like Wang doesn't know what he's doing and he's just poking around randomly, but there is, I am told, a plan.
There is certainly a plan, but in the meantime, let's talk about Shopkeeper references.
Yeah!
Also, here's a Honir.
Don't know him.
I believe he has to be a mythological figure, it's just that I didn't do the research, but the thing I did research is our first shopkeeper. If you remember the first shopkeeper, Korobak, the guy with like the fucking steely... Oh yeah, here's your corn, by the way.
Corn!
Carbuncle! But Korobak is actually a reference to a old MSX game that was, go figure, only in Japan. I'm going to butcher the name, so here we go. The game is Hokkaido Rensa Satsujin Akosht Nikiyu. That's a fucking mouthful.
Alright, so... Hokkaido... Alright, what was that? Hokkaido Serial Murders.
Okotsk Nikiyu.
Don't know.
Yeah, I could probably...
But I am pretty sure there was a Game Center CX with Hokkaido Serial Murderers.
Ah, so that might be the case.
It was probably... I bet it was a VN, right?
More than
Like
likely.
one of those mystery novels.
I wouldn't know. I only know about the images they link, because there is a... I have a tab up right here that just shows all the shop references.
Oh, cool.
What do you want, Zelpud?
Yeah, big ol' note.
Everybody's just mad at Zelpud.
Well, he does kind of talk a lot of shit.
So interesting that the horn didn't go off there.
Those who brave the corridor, exiled to the land that is not.
So this is a whole mechanic that just makes the dungeon even more of a fucking mind boggle to navigate.
Oh no! The corridor of blood claims another!
Yup. That took about 30 minutes to edit because fuck Vegas, but here we go.
Huh?
The corridor of blood is extra-dimensional space.
What? No, you can't. I mean, front and back sides are bad enough.
Welcome to the Shrine of the Frost Giants?
What?
You could get here by beating 2 bosses or by going here. By the way, there's a clue of the upgrade that Moldbrook will give you. She's just sitting there like, I got sweet shoes.
I bet you want these Uggs.
Want these Crocs?
Baylor. Okay.
If
These guys are cute too.
They're Yetis and they're wonderful. Their primary attack is to snowball you.
Oh, sweet boys. I love my sweet round boys.
Now here's an asshole that is actively unintuitive of the fight and miserable in hard mode.
Oh my goodness, Tezcatlipoca. That's some kind of Aztec sea serpent, I believe.
Yep. He has skin as hard as obsidian and no weapon can pierce it. The only way to fight this guy is to... What the fuck was that block doing?
I don't know.
But there's no
Breaking
real...
train of thought.
There's no real way to tell this, but you have to push blocks onto him to fight him.
Yeah.
Now,
I
luckily...
mean, I guess it makes sense if he's got scales as hard as obsidian, that only obsidian could damage him, but...
Well, this is ice, but also, they expect the blocks... They expect you to use the blocks to, block his laser. Now, here's the fun thing. On, hard mode, lasers go up and down, so his fucking might is unstoppable.
Oh, my goodness.
Now-
Tezcatlipoca, please.
Now, there's a clue for that statue puzzle. If you were paying attention in the Immortal Battlefield, there's a diorama that depicts what I just did now.
Oh, no kidding.
Yep. You can do that by accident, certainly, but that's a puzzle that eludes a lot of people because there's no direct impetus. You have to be like, wait a minute, that looks familiar, and then go through all your fucking notes.
Hmm.
By the way, those dices are a trap. Don't fucking bother. Now if we go over here and then go over here, we have a pillar that leads to a door.
Okay.
That leads to the main part of the shrine.
Oh, okay.
I'm going here because, technically, even though you need 2 boss kills to reach this place, you could get here by only doing 1, and that's what we're gonna do today.
Oh, okay.
Now the only problem is that this is an ice level.
Well, you know.
Yeah.
Take the good with the bad. So this is all just part of your friggin', like, deep-seated pathological allergy to fighting any La-Mulana bosses.
Yep.
Until you've accrued, you know, maximum power.
Mm-hmm.
Ah, new weapon.
Okay, so rapier. Sucks tremendous balls until you get 2 very specific upgrades, because all it does is this.
It's a good animation.
Well, A, you're swinging with a rapier, a thrust weapon.
Oh, rapiers can thrust, and can slash.
I believe those are EPs. But yeah.
It's both. It's both. Foil, you're thinking of.
Now, the problem
Chased
with...
by furries. Ugh. Always.
The problem with the rapier is that it's slow, it's only horizontal, there's no vertical. The main upside for it without any of the upgrades is that it hits behind you, but it's too slow. You're better off using, like, a whip or the knife. Now, don't get me wrong, the rapier becomes incredibly fucking good once you get a certain set of upgrades. But until then, it's just kinda eh. Now that we have here, we could get here by a Holy Grail warp. And I haven't even beaten 2 bosses.
Convenient.
Now, there is one slight problem that I believe there is a Dark Lord's footstep here that I forget to record, so I'll have to remember to do that in my next batch of recordings. Now that is...
Frost Giants are extremely big on quiz games.
Yeah. Now the main issue is that I don't know what that clue a while ago was about the sword. But here's the path of logic that I'm going for right now. I'm going for the birth and life seals. By getting them, I could complete my main objective of getting the double jump.
Aha!
Because my first set of recordings, which runs a fair bit of hours, mind you, is to get the double jump. And you can get it fairly quick in this game. You still need to do a couple bosses, but it's manageable.
Sure. I like the animation on those chains.
Yeah, they're really weird and neat and hypnotizing.
I was gonna say, yeah, they're extremely mesmerizing.
But they make no fucking sense whatsoever.
No, I have no idea how they're supposed to work, but whatever. What do I look like? One of the second children?
I mean, depends on how tall you are.
I mean, not
damn
tall,
it.
but not that tall.
There
No!
we go.
Oh, tease.
That was what I was been trying to do, but I keep messing up.
Baba Yaga is pretty cute too. Look
Yeah.
at her with her stupid ice block and her broom.
So, funny thing about the Baba Yaga, if you break her ice block, she will chase you down with her broom.
As is only right. Although it's strange that she's riding an ice block and not an iron cup.
Yeah, they took some liberties with the Baba Yaga in this game. I'm playing a Nipponichi game recently called Labyrinth of Refrain, and there's a Baba Yaga in there, and that's a Baba Yaga. Ooh boy.
Oh, whoa! You were cutting it close on the friggin' weights there, my man.
We're gonna have to pick up some more. Oh,
Yeah.
bitch.
Oh, what is this? What is this mess?
That is pain and hurt, but I must continue.
So much.
Because I never scanned this tablet.
Sack it.
So yeah, I was a bit surprised to see this. Sakit's legacy continues from 1 after I shot him in the fucking face dead.
I guess he was a pretty big deal. Not only was he, you know, a giant, but also a killer of giants.
So in the original game, Sakit was one of the people that caused the a civil war in between giants because they couldn't decide how to handle ascending Mother to the heavens in the first game. And because of that, they basically fought themselves to extinction. trying to remember how I want to do this, because there's a specific path I have to go to. But now that we have the birth seal, I'm going to go for the life seal. It's kind of interesting that in both games you get the origin seal, wait a bit, then you get birth and life relatively quickly if you know what you're doing, and then you don't get death for a while.
That, I mean, that makes logical sense based on life.
Yeah, it's very true. Now, we saw a room a while ago in the Immortal Battlefield that had lava, but I never did anything with it because it wasn't working.
Oh, yeah.
But among other things, now that we have the life seal, a lot of shit's gonna open up just nice and ready for us.
Hell yeah. It's Metroidvania-ized. Vanialate, I don't know.
People are trying to get away from the Metroidvania name, and I'm kind of wondering why, because it works. Like, there's no lawsuits here.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. People have always got to be different.
Yeah.
They got to do their own thing, even though they're just making yet another open-world survival game with crafting.
Yeah, let's talk about totally accurate battlegrounds.
Sure.
So, you can't get the second Holy Grail mural here until you activate the water and get the birth rune.
Mural
Yes.
was similar. It looked like a vehicle. Oh, yeah. I remember that boss. It was a cool boss.
Ah, you're making connections.
I am! My tiny brain is churning.
You're an archaeologist now, Skippy.
Yeah, I'm a holistic archaeologist.
Now you can be short round.
Hey, all right, that's cool.
I don't know why
cheese puffs, Dr. Lamisa.
I don't know why everybody hates Short Round. I thought he was a great character for the movie.
Man, I love Short Round. He was so much better than Willy.
Yeah, the female lead was kind of.
I mean, it's so fashionable to hate on Willy, but she's just.
She was garbage. She was trash boat central. So if you remember this place from the first video, now we're gonna check it out a little bit more.
All right.
So this is another one of those 2-in-1 dungeons I mentioned before. This one has ice and fire.
Ah, wonderful.
Now if you see those skeletons there, don't step on them. There's an instant, like, fire pit that just drops upon you if you walk there. It's very rocks follow, you fucking die. Well, look at this shit.
Whoa, what the? Hi. How's it going, big guy?
So, can you tell me of any fire giants that come to your immediate attention?
Surtur! That's the only one I know.
You would not be wrong.
Hey, look at that.
We're not gonna be fighting him for a while.
Oh, that's cool that he's not, like, sealed behind an Ankh or anything. He's just tooling around.
I mean, he kind of is. We still need an Ankh to access him, but yeah. He's just there, chilling.
Yes, we beat Nidhogg.
Like, did you beat Nidhogg yet? It's kind of important.
I mean, we didn't, like, acquire the power. We just kind of cheesed him, but...
I mean, shurikens are a power.
Yeah.
We had 50 shurikens of power.
It's an extremely reasonable amount of power.
Oh, no.
No biscuits.
I still laugh that this game still continues a trend of just pissing off geologists as we drown in lava.
Oh, yeah. Nobody knows how heat works.
Probably not watching this LP, but I imagine Geoff shaking in anger.
You know, years and years ago, we all watched The Core together. He's like, yeah, this is, I don't know. Whatever.
This is fucking dumb, is what this is.
He was just completely resigned. He was resigned to the foolishness of The Core.
Kind of like how I resigned myself to Samurai Cop. That was a lucky drop. I could have fucking died there.
Ho, that could have been a lot more inconvenient.
Mm-hmm.
These little demons, little devil men.
Those ceiling hoppers give me more trouble than I'd like to admit. It's really annoying.
And they're really creepy. Ooh.
Help! That's exactly why, because when I'm sitting here trying to platform, they just fucking jump in my face.
Of course. Just Ninja Gaiden birds.
And
Hey, we got it. Now bail.
Yep. Now we're just gonna get a bunch of random stuff that we couldn't get before with the Birth and Life seal. Now, Estee's eyes may have noticed several times before in that hot spring there's a certain object near the roof that we're not gonna get for a good while. Believe me, I've tried. Actually,
Apparently my eyes are not that astute.
could Gale Fibula get it? It just kind of occurred to me that maybe that could work. So now,
I don't recall La-Mulana being this adorable. It seems like Egglana kind of got all the little cuties.
which is amusing because this is supposed to be a penal colony.
Aw. Thrym? Thrym is a frost giant, I believe.
He's pretty small for a giant.
Well, some giants were not so giant.
Or maybe Lumisa's just huge.
Ah, maybe Lumisa is indeed the largest archaeologist. Because, like, the Vanir, I guess, are like... Well, no, I mean, a lot of the friggin' Aesir married giants.
See, I thought the Vanya were like fairies or something. I don't know. Like, this game does weird stuff with it, and my only other point of reference is Odin Sphere.
You know, honestly, man, like, the Eddas and the Norse myths do a lot of weird stuff.
I've noticed.
That's the thing about old mythology. Just fucking retcons and headcanon. It's honestly, it's worse than the fucking internet.
Let's talk about how Loki gave birth to a corpse and a snake person.
Yeah, well, yeah. That guy gave birth to all kinds of monsters. Crazy about birthing monster babies.
Yeah, he just kind of, I don't know if he was intending to, it just kind of happened.
The original monster fucker.
Yeah. I can't believe Loki is actually the protagonist of Monster Musume. If anybody gets that, yes, I've read it, and yes, I'm embarrassed.
It's very brave of you to admit live on the internet.
There's something hokey about the comic that I enjoy. But yeah, here's another weird mid-boss that we have to kill 3 regular enemies to fight.
Bavkath.
Now, she's
Gaelic.
actually broken right now, and I'm wondering, why isn't she attacking?
Yeah.
She's
Like,
technically
just a
broken.
guinea?
She's technically broken because I'm not giving her the time of day to attack. If you keep on her, she's too, she actively tries to get away from you, but the moment you give her time to attack, she attacks. Never mind that, let's go here.
Yo, yeah, sure. Just
The-
casually.
They give you clues for that, that's a gimme.
What is this?
Nipple pasties. Those are Nibiru soldiers. They kidnapped the fairies.
So the fairies got kidnapped by that pervert.
By several of them, and they're very something. I don't know what, but they're a
Perverted.
thing.
I'm like proud of it.
So I don't think we've seen the attack, but another one of the Yeti's attacks, which I like a lot, is that if they're on an ice surface, they'll actively slide into you, and they'll grab their knees as they do so.
Oh.
But yeah, in order to get the fairies, we gotta pay for them first.
Oh, I see. So you're going to perpetuate the human, or shall I say, fairy trafficking?
Yeah, I kinda have to, because I'm buying their freedom.
Just buying up slaves and freeing them.
Mhm.
I guess that's actually pretty noble.
Well, I also kind of need their help, but hey, I'm ensuring
Well.
their freedom.
Look, no such thing as a free lunch, my sweet little fairies.
Now here's a secret that has some subtle clues, but you would definitely miss them if you're not paying attention. We can't do this though. But this here is probably my my most desired upgrade in the game. It's the gauntlet from 1, increased attack speed, but I can't get it yet. Need double jump.
Is that one of the things that makes the rapier good?
Yes. But you need that second.
Ah.
Now let's go ahead and get into some more trouble.
Yeah, do let's.
I don't know why I warped there.
Fight everybody. Oh.
So here's the thing, when I recorded these, I recorded them in like a single day, and I started knowing what I wanted to do, and then it just slowly kind of unraveled into, oh god, what the fuck am I doing now?
Yeah. You know, just following your feet. Doing what feels natural.
Ah, yeah, we're doing Valhalla proper now, because we kind of dipped in
Oh.
to talk to Captain Duck.
Right.
But with our shenanigans, we've walked into here and we've killed 2 of these small gold dudes. They were actually pivotal to kill in order to fight this big boss.
Whatever this guy is.
We didn't catch the name, but basically,
Cackwix?
yes, that's exactly it. Thank you.
Wikipedia, help me.
Good luck spelling it.
No, it's okay.
Now you remember how I
Bird
said that
demon.
I was cutting
That's
it close
Mayan.
with the weights?
Yeah.
Guess what I don't have?
Oh, come on. You're so unprepared.
Look, man, Graveyard, or Shrine of the Giants is actually a huge fucking trap. That level is designed to make you waste weights.
Ah, I got you. Yeah, okay. So it's just some kind of like giant ancient Mayan bird.
That did not look like a bird, I'll tell you what.
That looked as much like a bird as Fafnir looked like a dragon.
So here's a thing that I probably should have prepared ahead of time. Depending on how you approach this, Rakshasa is a huge dick!
Oh, look at him. What a jerk. What a butthole.
Yeah, he won't stop attacking until you're gone, until he turns around or you're gone. So the best thing to do is to grapple onto that pillar when jumping in.
Okay. Well.
Or
yeah,
just, you know,
okay.
damage boost.
Sure. This is a fine sacrifice play.
That opens up this area, and that basically opens up the door to the Ankh, but we don't have the Ankh unlocked just yet. We have to do a couple other things. If you remember before, we ran into Loki here. Well, the trickster, but it's Loki, who are we kidding?
Sure. It's Loki. Come on, you're fooling yourselves.
I don't know why they keep calling him the trickster when they have Thor here, so it's not a copyright thing.
Yeah, you're afraid you're gonna get sued by Loki.
Oh, I was thinking Marvel, but
Oh, come on. There's no way that they
I
could have
know,
that.
but still, it's the only logic I could think of.
Maybe it was just one of those things where they revile him so much that they won't say his name because
That's true. It's the
shit.
so it's the Voldemort circumstance.
Yeah. It's just, you know, they're so done with his shit that
Ah, you dick!
why don't you get over there, you dirty little man?
So here's another one of my rooms that I want to get to ASAP. Now, look at him, he's hiding right there behind that fence, but I don't see him.
Aw.
I don't realize that he's not done yet. And then I get trapped.
Loki!
God damn it! You motherfucker.
Yeah, that's right. You trickster. You trickster motherfucker.
He's just sitting there behind that fence like, got him.
Oh, yeah. I'm so cunningly hidden. I hope nobody sees me and bum rushes right towards me.
I mean, to his credit, it fucking works.
Yeah, you are exactly the kind of mark that he was looking for.
Look at this idiot, he can't even find me behind a fence. What's wrong with you?
Oh, no. Please.
Number one archaeologist.
Don't tag me, oh no.
There we go.
No fair. You whipped his butt from the floor. Get it. Breacher's bad news. Brihaspati.
Though that is the last time we will see the trickster.
Is he gonna get eaten by Breacher?
Doesn't Loki get eaten by Fenrir?
No, he's Fenrir's dad.
Oh, Fenrir eats
remember
Tyr.
Yeah, they kill each other.
Then how does Loki die?
You know what? I don't think he does.
He gets away with it scot-free. What a fucker.
I think he gets away with starting Ragnarok.
I mean, that's basically what we're doing. They keep making reference to the end here.
Sure.
So,
Ooh.
it's about fucking time we fight a boss.
I can't believe that we're fighting a boss. Seems too soon.
It's only been, what, 6 episodes since our last one?
Yeah, it's too quick. We don't have enough power.
No, we're in trouble. But I need to fight a second boss I need to fight this blue-ass dragon.
Sweet. I like it. I like this dragon. Like, its animation is... it's still got the kind of paper doll animation
Yep,
that La-Mulana 1 had.
Still tweening, but it's pretty good. I don't know, it feels like the music is a bit off, though. I feel like it needs more Eternity music.
Yeah, this does seem a little bit more like you should be fighting this dragon in space, piloting a Vic Viper or something.
Yeah. Now, the big problem with this fight is that he has a distinct tendency of breaking your platforms, but we have the chain whip. He's fucking done.
That was way too easy. Stupid spaceship dragon.
Later, fucker. No Armageddon for you to date.
Not just killed, but obliterated. Hooray!
I mean, Lumisa gets the shit done.
Yeah, that's right. If you need an Armageddon...
But, something's different here.
Who sharded? Okay. But first...
First, don't give a fuck about water anymore.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, that just makes water into normal-ass water. It doesn't harm you anymore. But, how do you feel about talking to a grandpa, Skippy?
I love talking to the elderly.
Yeah, the elderly have much advice to impart upon people.
Like how to cling to the side of ladders.
Oh, that's just a ninja claw. Anyway, you could get that.
That's weird. Ah, hey old man. You comfy? Do you need anything?
You could get you some soup, maybe some soda. So here's how this game builds up to the final boss. We have to collect the dissonance of the denizens of Eglana to open up the last dungeon.
Ah.
But we need a vessel to hold that dissonance. So what exactly could hold the hatred of 6 warring races?
Twitter.
Yeah, actually, but this fucking... How about this berserk-ass stone?
How about this egg?
Mm-hmm.
This egg with a pissed off face on it.
So, it is a Behelit. It is exactly what you think it does.
Sucks up that sweet, sweet dissonance, baby.
Sadly, we can't call upon the, oh, what the fuck were they called in Berserk?
I don't know. All
Nope.
I know is that you're gonna go ahead and reverse vape a whole bunch of fucking dissonance.
Yep. It is interesting, too, because I think it's one of the more fascinating things about this game. Like,
It's a very cynical sort of look at the nature of, you know, societies.
so I'm about to do some menuing here to no avail, but, pay attention to the sound effect that occurs once we use the Behelit.
Okay.
That was a cow moo.
Oh, was it?
That was stock sound effects.
Oh, that's cool.
But yeah, now that we have the Behelit, we can actually manipulate the Corridor of Blood. So, next time on La-Mulana, we're not going to the Corridor of Blood just yet, but I'm going on alternate adventures because I need one more piece of the puzzle in order to get my double jump. But it's gonna take a while because I need to, in order to beat the next boss that I want to beat, actually no, the second boss that I have to beat, which is the 4th one, it's getting a little fuzzy here, I need a weapon. So I believe next episode we fight a boss, and then we check out a new area. And then the episode after that, we fight another boss. And we're just getting closer and closer to that wonderful double jump. And it's only about
hell yeah.
4 hours in with all my bumblefucking.
Not bad.
Well, yeah, see you folks next time.